You know what I just noticed as I am about to go in the house and retire for the day? I noticed that gang stalkers, they will come out whenever it's like an event or like something tragic going on or a commotion. For example, there is a crash right in front of my building, and there are some gang stalkers that live in the building. They're on the scene, they're watching, they're standing by and monitoring. And that's a key sign to notice the gang stalkers in your building. They will always be present for an event. Just like the other day, well, not the other day, I'm sorry. It was like a couple months ago. There was a fire scare in my building as well. And then all the gang stalkers were outside talking amongst themselves. Oh, it's a fire. There's, the smoke detector, and they got to call the fire department, da, 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 da. I'm telling you, these people really don't have a life. They don't really have any other like authentic business going on. Most of them literally, their job is to stay on the premises. Their job is to stay in a certain circumference and surveillance, monitor, report to each other. Watch out for also the neighborhoods that talk about they have neighborhood watch. They got the neighborhood watch sign, and they got the committee, the neighborhood committee, and they all meet monthly and discuss things. Most of them on the board, if not all of them, are witches, warlocks, gang stalkers, and they're always active in the area. You always see them. Like me, I'm pretty stealth. I try to go in and out without being recognized. I don't talk to people in my building because I'm not led. Now, if there was another true legitimate Christian or true legitimate chosen one, of course I'll communicate. But most of them are not. They are either they're NPCs, low vibrational people. They're just programmed to go to work and do their system duty, their systematic duties, or they're gang stalkers. And I would turn the camera and show y'all the scene, but I really don't want to give no credence to them. And then you got to watch for online monitoring spirits. People will literally stalk you online and hunt you down and try to find out your location, find out where you live. They'll put pieces to the puzzle. Oh, that's the street. Oh, that's the corner. Oh, and people will do deep dive research on you. I'm talking about online gang stalkers. So I got to be careful of that and be aware of that, even though I'm not afraid, because the Most High is my divine force shield all around me. However, in wisdom, I won't show what's going on. Plus, the gang stalkers, they're on the scene. I'm telling you, they don't have no life. Their literal occupation is to sit at home and surveillance, spy, report their findings. Don't be shocked if they go in your apartment, chosen ones. That's why it's good to have cameras. Honestly, have a camera. If you can't do nothing but put up your laptop camera, there's an app that you can get for your laptop and have your laptop motion detect record. Do something to deter these stalking, harassing, devilish, weird spirits that will try to break into your apartment. They'll creep in stealthily. Most maintenance men, if not all of them, are gang stalkers. I done got stalked by so many groundskeepers and maintenance men that's creepy and weird and lustful and just demonized. They're they're busybodies, like the scriptures talks about. Busybodies. Those are gang stalkers in the biblical times that monitor Christ and monitor all the righteous. They monitor all the righteous, all the disciples. Just stalking. The Bible say they spy out your liberty. They spy out your liberty, y'all. They're always on the scene. I'm looking at them right now. I just parked and then turned on this video and started recording. And they're just alert looking because now the ambulance is on the scene. It's a little commotion. Accidents happen. Why is this such a big deal that you got all these people just looking about, coming out of their apartments and looking? These are the gang stalkers. They always have to be aware of everything that's going on. That's literally their job, is to watch spy, surveillance, do witchcraft, and report their findings for the day to their handlers, to their top witches and their satanic agents. They're part of a wicked organization, Masonic Lodge, some wicked cult, some wicked coven. And it is a real thing. Spying has not stopped. Look, the government is the main spies, y'all. They got cameras, CCTVs every which way. They got all of our tablets, our phones. Every electronic device is monitored. Have y'all not remembered the Patriot Act? Have y'all forgotten the executive order that was signed by George Bush, the Patriot Act? Spy on Americans? Man, it is real. That's why don't be alarmed. Don't be surprised that they got your nudes. Yeah, your pictures that you took just for your own viewing purposes or whatever, just to see your reflection or, see your progress if you're on a weight loss journey or whatever. All of that. You're better off getting an old school camera. Weirdos, man. Anyway, quick clip. So my phone cut off, but you know what happened to me as I was coming in? A gangstalker was going out to, do what they do, spy on the scene and everything. And this funny looking lady, I never seen her around before, but she gonna say, yeah, as I'm looking at the scene, she's walking towards me and she's like, yeah, I know, I saw the whole thing. I'm like, okay. And of course I'll make a little small talk, little banter or whatever. I'm like, I wonder how it can be that bad. It's just that's a pretty congested street. How can they get into a bad collision right there? And, I could just feel her vibe was just weird. And she started to shrink within herself because they know who you are, chosen one. So every interaction with them is going to be awkward. Like even when you just having a casual conversation, that demon inside of them going to get all shooken and anxiety. And they're going to try to cower away from you and things of that nature. But anyway, it's just funny. But what I was saying before the video cut is that every digital device is hacked by the government, by the witches and warlocks, the gangstalkers, organized gangstalkers. And it's better for us chosen ones to just get the analog devices if we can. Get, a camera that can, like those old school cameras that would just print, I forget what it's called, that can just print the picture when you take, I get it, we want to have our pictures online. We don't want to be cumbered about with all of these physical things, but everything that's on the cloud, everything that's uploaded, everything that's digital is hacked, is being surveillance, is being watched. And as I was walking as well, the Most High says that the righteous watch as well as pray. We're praying to the Most High for protection, for enlightenment, for wisdom, for good things. But the wicked, they also watch as well as pray, but not P-R-A-Y, P-R-E-Y. They watch as well as pray on the righteous and seeks to slay the righteous, seeks to sabotage, set up, destroy, defeat the righteous. Prey, they're predators, they're apex predators against the righteous, but truly the roles is really reversed. We are their apex predators. That's why I say they get all weirded out when you look them in their eyes. And even if you're playing, even if you're just pretending to be casual with them, they'll get weirded out because their demon spirit recognizes your spirit, and the wicked flee when no man pursue it. They get all weird and they try to scurry off, tuck their tails, well, you're just walking past, having a light little exchange of dialogue. These some devils out here. We live in a really demonized world, a fallen world. This is all spiritual, supernatural.